Hey there folks, Comics Gatekeeper here, and we have, let's see, Preacher 25. Ooh, and that is a cover. Yes. Oh hey, I'm always amazed by even the hideous ones are really well done. Let's see. Is it weird that my first thought was nice tits? Dear. Anyway, let's get on with the review. Cassidy. Get Cassidy. Which one do you want? The one that can shoot straight. We've got a fucking sniper. They asked for you. Cry blood, cry Aaron. Cassidy. Without his shades. Oh, that bloke's dead. Where's this sniper supposed to be? Oh, where's this sniper supposed to be? I got him. Nice. Right in the throat. Lovely. That was great, Billy. Don't go taking any fucking risks, alright? I'm just pissing up a wall. So, this is one of those failed attempts at Irish rebellion in the early 20th century, I imagine. Yeah, they do things like take over buildings and try and hold out the stuff. It was. I wouldn't say it was half-assed, but it was very conventional. They'd kill soldiers and try and hold territory. It was only later on that they discovered they didn't need to hold territory, they just needed terror. To bleed the enemy at every turn and then melt back into the populace. Guerrilla warfare tactics. I think they call it terrorism today, but yeah. Anyway, let's carry on. We came to proclaim the Irish Republic and strike a blow against the English, so that our voice could be heard and no longer ignored. I don't think anyone is going to be ignoring this bloody shambles. All our units are surrounded. That gunboat on the Liffey is blasting Liberty Hall to pieces. And we're going to be next. You can't ask any more of the men than they've already endured. Fair. Old people sending young people out to die. Always the way. Yeah, he knows they're all going to die. He wants martyrs. What a cunt. Terrible beauty, me arse. Proncius. Is that his name? God damn. I knew an actual person of Irish origin with an even worse name than that. His name was Ennis, and everyone just called him Egg. Or Eggy. But yeah, Ennis. He was he was only a few years older than me. I thought, who the fucking hell named you that? Did they give you your great grandma to call you that? Yeah. Anyway. Proncius. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Get back to your positions at once. You can fuck off. Right, now they're getting out of there. Fuck. And that shoots the fuck out of them all. Wait, is Cassidy the younger brother? I think he might be. He got them all before they even reached their gun. This is the Liffey. Yes, I'm familiar with the Liffey. It's a river. Mother said she was going to throw me in there once. Anyway. We'll get as far west as we can before dark. Once they finish mopping them up, the Egypts will be back there with their patrols all over the country. What's the matter with you? I'm freezing my arse off. Really? I'm roasting myself. We should have stayed and done our duty. We were meant to be soldiers in Ireland's monumentive glory, and you made me run away. Aye, all that hair and blood and brains splattered on the walls was fucking glorious. Such is the true nature of war. They paint it all over with words like glory and honour, and it's just killing. Let's just be honest, it's just fucking murdering. I think it'd be better if they actually did what they did in the Napoleonic War and gave the soldiers a percentage. At least to be more honest. Yeah, we invaded this country for the oil. And here's a tiny percentage of it, because you helped capture that oil field. It's like, cool, I can live with that. No more frigging bullshit about flags. Anyway, enough of my combi speak. They're still wandering in the wilds. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing out here from what I know about Irish geography. Beyond the pale. That's where the phrase comes from. My father used to call it bandit country. Once they got out of Dublin and into the countryside, yeah, there was nothing really to have or to hold. So yeah, we're just going to put some soldiers out in the countryside to hold this hill. Pretty pointless. What are they talking about? You know Ma's a Protestant and Dad's a Catholic, don't you? Do you ever wonder why you're called Prince Sias and I'm named William of Orange? Why Uncle John worked in the Belfast shipyards? Why they don't go to church together? But Billy, why would a Catholic marry a proddy? I don't know, they might have been in love or something like that. So Uncle John's a proddy too. Aye, Prince Sias. Aye, he is. Did you ever hear the story he told when him and his mates were building the Titanic? Every rivet they put in, they shouted, "Fuck the Pope." Do you think that's why it sank? Maybe. Or it could have been hitting that big fucking iceberg. Here we go. So they're still wandering. They've got to be like 20 miles out of town by now. Fucking hell. Some freaking swamp horse bitten him. Prince Sias. Got him in the face. No! And that was the 27th of April 1916. That was the last time I saw my brother Billy. Cass, it can't be easy on you remembering all that. You're alright. I want to tell you this. After what you did, I think Cass is still feeling a bit strange from being tortured for weeks on end with a machine gun. I'm on the mend now. Just takes a while to get the blood warming up again. At least I got my dig back. Yeah, the fella, the mafia fella, shot him in the dick. That was not nice. Changing the subject as fast as possible. What exactly was it that bit you? Some awful old horror of a thing. I couldn't tell you for certain. I think Billy shooting it must have scared it away, because I never saw it again. I suppose, based on what it did to me, it was the same kind of fucker that I am now. No idea how long it had been there. I'd have to say it was a bit fucking crap if the limits of his imagination was to live in a swamp and jump out on people. Anyway, we rejoin our hero at the bottom of a ditch. It was fucking dark, I'm telling you. He crawls out of the water. is on fire. Ah, fuck. Fuck, fuck. Dives into the water again. That happened 3 or 4 times the first day when I had the idea of trying to get out after dark. I was a bit of a slow learner. And I was absolutely fucking shitting it. My brother's gone. Some kind of foul old bog monster had taken a bite out of me. I spent all day breathing water and surviving somehow. This was 1916, remember? Fright Night hadn't come out on video yet. I was obsessed with that movie when I was a kid. My parents used to let me watch any shit I liked. But yeah, so it was a lot of vampire horror films. They were big. And these aren't your twinkly ones. Your twinkly, sparkly, Robin Pattinson, Gaylord ones. These are actual vampires. Ah dear. Fright Night hadn't come out on video yet. Oh god. All I knew was there was a hole in my neck and I was hungry as fuck. I had to do something, anything. The longer I waited, the more desperate I got. There, there's something in there with the sheep. The screams, they're scared to death. Is he killing them or shagging them? It doesn't matter, they shot a hole in him. Ah, you think that's funny? You should have seen the look on his face when I got up and ran like fuck. It didn't take long for even an idiot like me to realise I was going about things the wrong way. Alright, so I couldn't go out in the day. Neither do a lot of fellas who work the night shift. It didn't mean I had to live my life like the stupid fucker that bit me. That much was obvious. I could look and act and talk like any other tosser. It was easy. I was staying well the hell out of Dublin for reasons that'll become clear. You see, Jesse, Ireland was never that big a place. And when it goes mental for a bit, it can get even smaller. The first time it happened, I was drinking in a pub in County Monaghan. Frances Cassidy, from Dublin, how are you? You've been mistaken, good night. I wish I punched the head off the big fucking gobshite. Then it happened again and again, all within the space of 4 months. With the country the way it was and all sorts of fellas lying low, moving about, where there wouldn't normally be volunteers, I was going to keep on getting recognised. Sooner or later word was going to get back to Billy. That was why I couldn't go back to Dublin. I knew him. He'd probably searched up and down that road till he's sure I wasn't coming up again. He'd gone home and told Ma and Da and broke their hearts. That was the thing, Jesse. I had to be dead. Billy didn't just see me die. He got a look at that thing. It had a hold on me. He'd have wanted to know everything. I mean the sun burning, all that shit. It just complicated things. So I took the traditional way out for an Irishman down on his luck. I left. We sailed to the port of New York, July 1918. I was up on deck, miserable and seasick. I didn't notice everyone starting to cheer until the fellow beside me gave me a nudge. And there was the most beautiful lady I'd ever seen in my life. What's the fireworks for? Don't you know? It's the 4th of July, son. It's their Independence Day. I thought Independence Day was about aliens. Yeah, anyway, Princess. It's a perfectly respectable Gaelic name. And please don't tell anyone. That's a good one. You can't betray my trust like this, Jesse. Nobody must know. I'm telling you, I'll kill us both. Ah, dear. Oh, that's nice. I suppose this comic is what you call a palate cleanser. They've had the intense Crusaders arc about the Grail and so on, and now they're just telling something a bit more lightweight to shift gears. I suppose another example of that would be, let me see, Chris Claremont doing X-Men after a big long arc like the Phoenix Saga or Days of Future Past or something like that. He'd have the X-Men doing something lightweight like playing basketball or something, just discussing all the things that had happened and maybe set up a few plot lines. But yes, so palate cleanser indeed. Okay folks, take care, later.